And hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I want to just quickly get you acquainted to where the Salome GitHub repository is before I start delving into more and more work, because I will constantly be uploading stuff to this GitHub repository. So where can you find this repository? Okay, so this is the OpenFOAM Intermediate Salome meshing series. Now, in most of my more recent uploads, I will have a list in the video description. One telling you the useful links that are there, one detailing the video sections, and one detailing playlists and relevant GitHub repositories. So you are in the OpenFOAM Intermediate playlist, and the GitHub repos will be over here, repository will be here. So just go to my GitHub repository, and you go to the Thin Pipe Flow Snappy Hex Mesh. Now, why am I using Thin Pipe Flow Snappy Hex Mesh? Because when I started the intermediate series, I started with a case about Snappy Hex Mesh and how to use Snappy Hex Mesh to mesh a pipe geometry. However, the intermediate playlist has grown to much more than just using a pipe flow case, doing a pipe flow case for Snappy Hex Mesh. So I will put all of this under intermediatePlus. Okay, intermediatePlus is, well, it deals with a lot of other turbulence models, blah, 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 but the Salome file will be over here. And inside the Salome folder, you will find a few Python scripts. One, there's a driver script, linkGitWorkDirectory, a README, and some other things. Now, I will be uploading a lot of, I guess, the YouTube work over here. You will see this folder called Worked Examples. Okay, worked examples are like, I guess you can say, full tutorial files. And then I will have another folder, which you will not see here just yet. The other folder will contain, what do you call that? It will contain it will contain the scripts, the Python scripts, which are, I guess, written in front of you, written live during the YouTube video. So I will be putting that into another folder here so that you can keep track. Now, why do I have a GitHub repository? It's, well, I like to keep things neat, and neatness is very important when you are dealing with lots of code. So we'll try to keep things as neat as possible. So how do you get Salome to work with this GitHub repository? So I guess let's go to the terminal here, and we'll just launch Salome, and then I'll put n to run in the background. Okay, so you just run Salome quickly. Now you remember we are at our Python console. So normally if we want to import something, okay, so let's vim a hello there, or hello world, okay, .py. Okay, and all I'm doing here is print hello world. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And if I just put here import hello world, okay, it will print hello world, because what the Python code will do, it will search this folder for hello world.py. Okay, and then it will start to how do you say? Yeah, it will look for this file and execute the code. Now let's say you want to put all your Python scripts in a folder. So let's make a directory called Python scripts, and then let's move the hello world directory into the Python script. Okay, so let's go to Python scripts, and here you will have hello world. If you do Python 3 hello world, it will just say hello world. Okay, so we'll try importing hello world again, and this time nothing will run, because well, we don't know where this hello world is. Okay, if I close and open again, okay, if I close and open again, I'll run Salome this time again, Salome n. Okay, this time we'll just open up stuff, and let's import hello world. Okay, Salome will give you an error. It will say that we cannot find hello world. So the thing is that if you were to clone the GitHub repository, okay, for example, I already cloned the thin pipe flow snappy hex mesh here. And if you go to intermediatePlus, you will be able to see all of this. So I hope you know how to git clone. I'm not going to teach you how to do that here. If you go all the way here, you will have all of this, right? Have all of these Python files. And if you want to have your hello world file over here, okay, and you will have to tell Python somehow that, hey, I want to look in this specific folder to look for this thing called hello world. In fact, if you look at the driver script.py, oh, this is not, oops. Okay, maybe let's move the hello world thing over here, because yeah, let's move the hello world and let's try to execute it from our GitHub. Okay, let's try to execute it from our GitHub, and it will be intermediatePlus Salome. I'll put it here. Okay, link, let's remove the Python scripts because we don't want anything there. So we want all our Salome Python files to be inside this so-called Git repository. I don't want it to mess with any other files. It's going to get very messy, and that's not good. So let's remove the Python scripts folder. And let's go to thin pipe flow snappy hex mesh. Again, if we import hello world, you will find that it's the same message, right? So how do you tell Python inside this Salome that, hey, I want to look in this specific folder to find this specific file? Okay, so there is a code that I have already dug up. This is called linkGitWorkDirectory.py. So copy this, linkGitWorkDirectory.py, and then you'll put it inside your Salome folder. Okay, so I want to put it here. So go on top, and then you'll see this thing called git linkGitWorkDirectory.py. Okay, under the hood, there will be a few things that are important. This class here you can just ignore for the purposes of this video. The only thing that you need to know is this thing called import path. Okay, import path. Well, if you search online, if you want to import a specific folder, you tell Python that I want to have custom scripts that it can be read from specific folders, you will need to use some sort of code using the system module, the sys module. I will not say so much about that. I will not be discussing that in depth for this video. I'll only tell you, okay, how to get Python to know to look inside this folder, into the Salome folder. Okay, so that we can find our hello world. Okay, all you have to do is copy this link git work directory. Okay, so go to your Salome folder, git clone the GitHub repository here, thin pipe flow snappy hex mesh, and then you copy the link git work directory out of the Salome folder and put it in out of the repository. Excuse me. Copy that file, that Python script out of the thin pipe flow snappy hex mesh repository, or the Salome repository in that repository, and then you place it inside your Salome, your main Salome folder where you run your Salome script. And once this is here, link gitwork repository, you know that you can start importing this. Now all you have to do is import link gitwork repository. Okay. Oh, directory. Sorry. Link gitwork directory. Okay, so it will add some folders. Okay, so what does this thing do? It will add a few folders to the system path so that well, if you make custom scripts there, you are able to import it. So for example, the first path that we added to let this Python know that, yeah, we can actually import scripts from this directory is this thin pipe flow snappy hex mesh intermediatePlus Salome. This is one of the scripts, one of the path. The second one is there will be video scripts. This is the one I was talking about, where I will, so-called add live code that is being scripted in this video. I'll put it down there. And this one will be the worked examples file I was showing you earlier. So now that we have that, I'm just going to execute some code there. Okay, so you go to Salome, and then we see this hello world.py. Now remember previously we could not import it at all, but now that we have so-called imported the linkGitWork directory, let's try importing it again. So now you can see that the hello world is imported. Now, okay, so so yeah, that's how this gitwork directory is being linked up. So you have to kind of follow some specific instructions. Make sure that you copy you git clone your thin pipe flow snappyhex mesh into this particular Salome directory, and yeah, you just link the git type in this git link gitwork directory up, and then you should be able to execute some of the scripts that we have made in the videos to come, in the last videos or the videos to come, and you should be able to dabble with some of the work examples over here in the future videos. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. It's just very administrative, letting you know how to use this how do you say? Let you know how to use this GitHub repository. Thanks for watching.